league on EA Sports. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Jets and the Titans, next on Madden Football.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they were losers. They're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got...
Now Spears to begin the drive. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
Doing early in this game.
And Spears with another carry. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the gun on third down, Ward. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. Fourth down.
I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
They'll go for it. It's Spears. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Looking to throw. Ward steps away to his left. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie.
Not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And he was terrific in the opener through 3 and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. And he'll find Hall. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, you're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. And some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this in for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here first.
After that play.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their... Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive.
To repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific
From the gun on 3rd down. Ward. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd.
Let's go. Back to throw. Ward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's 7-7. Our score after 1. Spears will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And just across the 25. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
As this offense comes back out here to the chains.
Fields. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
So 4th down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets.
Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated.
To throw is Fields.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Jets are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on.
Will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field.
Fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And that's a good start right there. This game has changed pretty dramatically in the last few minutes.
Operating from the gun, Ward. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. Looking to throw. Ward. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big...
Back to throw. Ward. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are once again back in front.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking.
Now Fields. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 1st and 10 here. From the gun, here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
On board.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to... Again, Fields. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Operating from the gun, Fields. Now he'll escape to his left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that will bring up an interest. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. That's a chip shot here. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were
in a big play, but he could not pull it in. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. From there, we head south to Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. CeeDee Lamb with a touchdown catch from Dak Prescott. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville, see what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. The Browns were winners last week, so they're trying to start their campaign at 2-0. We saw a solid first half out of the man from Tulane, Tyjae Spears. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
We know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now
they'll run with Hall. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. If they're going to try to complete this comeback, they need more runs like that from him because until that point, he's been virtually shut down.
And based on where they are right now in this game, you would expect the ball to be in the air. But his ability to break off those types of runs.
Drive. Operating from the gun. Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reynolds. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that's going to tie things at 20. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Nice steady gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. That gets him a first down.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued.
Looking to throw. Ward eluding the pressure right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tyler Lockett, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
Back to throw. Fields. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the...
And again, doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, we're going to stay in that groove here this go-around. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards. Here's 2nd and 8. Buying time to his left. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Cisco.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for the...
Throwing to start the drive. Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We know it's not an easy job. And run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them. And they force a 4th down.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field...
Or to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans offense and Tyjae Spears set to take over once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we...
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. For the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Flush to his right. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. For the medicals. Here's Fields.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarter
going on 4th and 5. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Chigga
from 10 yards out.
And the Jets have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
He's definitely making his mark early in the year from the Titans.
The red zone, they should continue to look his way through the entire season.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Dead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Titans offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. Here it's 3rd and 3. And here's a give to Spears. And he will have a first. Operating from the gun. Ward. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself.
Ward now, off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. He completes it to Ridley. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. That one good for a pick.
People call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver. Now Ward. Going to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind complete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the result, instead of the chip shot to tie, they turn the ball over on downs. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes. Respective sidelines. We take a break. That is caught. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 75 yards. And the Jets use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very...
Operating from the gun, Ward. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they're able to... Is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds right up. Looking to throw. Ward escaping the pressure right. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes.
Not once. I wish I had a few times. It would have stopped some of those plays I got toasted up on.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Jets, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they will fall to 1-1.